Hey there guys, I am the Sixth Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. So with the Tau Codex up for pre-order this coming weekend, GW seem to be pushing the hype train and showing off a good chunk of the new things that we can expect from them in their new Codex. Assuming you haven't seen it all already from the leaks, but let's just go ahead and assume that you haven't. And so today they are showing us a few of the cheeky new little abilities that the Devilfish has access to, and it honestly seems like they're going to be pretty powerful additions to your force with these new rules. And so first of all, as the workhorse Rhino equivalent for the Tau, these things aren't meant for huge damage output really. What they are meant for is to get troops around the board and get them there safely. Armoured Aggression and Tactical Disengagement are a couple of new abilities that, depending on which tactical philosophy you choose at the start of the game, give you some different benefits. The best, in my opinion, is Armoured Aggression, which is the Mont Car choice, and if you choose this, it gives your Devilfish a free move before the game begins. So this can really help you to get out of enemy fire lanes, or get up the board to get your troops in rapid fire range, or to get onto objectives, or to just help protect your more vulnerable troops with the old Fisher Fury style rule to block up enemy charges. The other option, Tactical Disengagement, is still pretty good, but lets you at the end of a movement phase, if your Devilfish is within 9 inches of the battlefield edge, remove it from play and put it in ongoing reserves, which could help you get all the way across the board when you bring it back on the next turn to nab an objective or something, or to just bait an enemy charge and then get the hell out of dodge before they can charge you. But for me, the pre-game move is just something that you can plan around a bit more and really make more use out of the majority of the time. So I personally think, for me anyway, the Mont Car bonus is going to be a better one for this particular ability, and building on that, I think it also helps that in general, the Mont Car philosophy bonus is pretty much better in every way than the Carry-On one, being in effect straight from turn 1. They also get a brand new stratagem for the Devilfish, Combat Debarkation, which is a very nice, very cheap 1 command point, and allows you in either turns 1, 2 or 3 for Mont Car, or 3, 4 and 5 for Carry-On, to select up to 3 Devilfish models, and after these models have moved, you can disembark the units which are embarked on them, and they can shoot but they can't charge. So remember, with the pre-game move your Devilfish could have, you could move again in your turn, disembark your troops, and then still unload all of your firepower into the enemy. So you will 100% of the time be able to get into rapid fire range, and also get into the range of the extra -1 AP and reroll wound rolls of 1 that Mont Car gives you as well. So in my opinion, this is a hugely powerful maneuverability and firepower boost to your forces, which will really put your enemy on the back foot right from turn 1. And again, it's not bad in Carry-On, but with this kind of rule again, I would much rather have access to it in turns 1 or 2, rather than having to wait until at least turn 3 to get it off. So for me, this is just pushing Mont Car as the better option overall for your choice of philosophy, unless you really do have a specific battle plan that is going to mean you're going to want to keep your troops in their Devilfish until turn 3. The final thing they show off today is another new stratagem, on-board sensors, which is again a really cheap 1 CP, and this lets you choose a Devilfish model in the shooting phase and an enemy unit within 24 inches of it, and then whilst friendly Fire Warrior teams are within 6 inches of your Devilfish, they get to reroll hit rolls of 1 against that target. So with this and the previous abilities we've mentioned, your fire teams could move way up into the enemy battle lines, disembark, and then be getting rerolls to hit of 1, rerolls to wound of 1, and an extra -1 AP on top of their already pretty potent firepower. It is a hugely powerful and, let's be honest, very cheap combination of stratagems, and will enable you to do a really deadly alpha strike onto your enemies, even if you end up not going first and you have to hide your Devilfish behind some line of sight blocking terrain to keep them safe. You can still do this even if you aren't in the most optimal position from turn 1. So there we go, another very quick video, just a few rules for the Tau shown off as we get ready for their codex to release. I do love that despite all the big and scary guns from things like the hammerheads and the storm surges, it does still look like the humble strike squad and devilfish are still going to be a very scary prospect for your opponents to face. And I do think that some of these abilities will really mesh well to help you create this cool, flexible, maneuverable and tactical force that can really remove the idea of Tau as this static gun line that I think a lot of players still have for the Tau. But what do you think of these new rules and abilities? Will the Fish of Fury meta be back in games of 40k, or do you think they are still going to be overshadowed by things like hammerheads and storm surges? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I'll catch you later, guys.